Alright, you've seen it on screen, you've seen the thumbnail. Today we're going to be talking about how Ashton Williams can't handle her job. So, before we get into this video, because I really can't specify this without it being incredibly long of an intro, before we get into this video, as always, go follow the Team Vice. They're on screen right now. And with that being said, let's just get right on into this video here today, guys. So, Ashton Williams can't handle her job. So, basically, Ashton Williams came onto Twitter a day ago and said, suggesting it's okay to be mean, to be an a-hole to me and anyone else in the community because the COD community is known for being toxic, quote unquote, and she signed up for this, is not okay. I love COD and met lifelong friends to this community. Just be effing nice. Good grief. So Ashton Williams comes out and tweets this, right? And now, rightfully so, if she's complaining about the COD community, doing what they did to Vonderhaar when he nerfed snipers and, sending out death threats, that is 100% not okay. Okay? Nobody should be sending out death threats. And I'm not going to try to white knight Ashton Williams here, right? But seriously, if you are getting death threats, that is ridiculous. If the whole Black Ops 2 situation is happening again, that's absolutely ridiculous, right? But at the same, if you're being made fun of for a physical appearance or anything like that, that's ridiculous. However, if you're being told to do your job and listen to the community and stuff like that, then I don't think that's ridiculous at all. I don't think the COD community, you kind of did sign up to be told to do your job properly if you're not going to do it properly. If you're not going to listen to the community, because we all know you're just the retweet manager. But if you're not going to come out and actually do your job properly, then yeah, you kind of deserve for people to say, hey, can you do your job? Hey, and keep on complaining to you, because you got to think, you're the community manager. You're at the front line of all criticism. You need to have a thick skin to be able to take criticism about the game. And if this whole people being mean and toxic is people complaining about the game and adding you, that's not people being mean and toxic. That's people just complaining about the game being terrible. Okay, that's not people being mean and toxic towards you. That's because you are the person that they know who's in charge of the community and giving the community feedback and telling us what's going on, right? You are that person, okay? So you cannot come here and be like, oh, they're being mean to Call of Duty. But again, going back to it, if it's death threats like the Black Ops 2 community had, or when Vonderhaar nerfed the DSR, or if people are making fun of your physical appearance, that's ridiculous. Yes, you have a complete and utter right to complain about that, but you don't have a right to complain about something that comes with your job. It's like working in a factory and then complaining that you're working in a factory. Like, oh my god, I signed up for this job to work in a factory and now I have to actually work? It's ridiculous, realistically. If you're complaining that people are, adding you in tweets and telling you to do your job because you don't do it, that's rightfully so criticism. That's not bullying or being toxic, that's just criticizing you. Okay, there's a big difference. And I'm going to pull up I'm going to read off two other tweets that she also said right here. So I'll read off the first one right now. So this is a long thread, but basically I'll pull up this one. And she says, and as I'm tweeting how much people think I quote-unquote signed up for hate I get in my role, this is why my replies are turned off, and I want to speak about now work-related things. And this guy named Mikey at Who's Mikey says, hey, at Ashton Vulcan, you should be embarrassed. You're representing Call of Duty, you effing schmuck. Now, and that's one thing I do want to talk on. Oh, she's turning off her comments. Probably because she knows, and the tweet that she says, suggesting it's okay to be an a-hole, the tweet I read off at the beginning, she also did turn off replies, which Athos didn't mention in his video, which is kind of where I got the idea for this. But I think she turned that off simply because she knew she was wrong. I mean, you knew the COD community was going to tear you a new one. Let's just be real. That's pretty much what we've been doing for years to developers. And at the same time, do I agree with people straight up just making fun of you? Absolutely not. It's ridiculous. There's really no point of it. It's not going to achieve anything. But people complaining about you not doing your job properly, as I've stated like 3 times in this video, is fine. Right? But this guy kind of took it not that far. Right? I mean, saying that you should be embarrassed of yourself for representing Call of Duty. First of all, she doesn't represent all of Call of Duty, but I think this guy did take it a little bit far, but it's not over the line far. Alright, and then there's one other one that I need to find real quick. But saying stuff like that, it's not completely over the line. And this person comes out and says, so Ashton Williams tweets, "Kindly F off my feed." Now this one's kind of ridiculous. This is the absolute worst it gets. And if you're still here, yeah, this is beyond ridiculous. But Makarov, or at Jojo_Makarov, I'm not going to tell you where the capitals are because I don't want you to go witch hunt this guy. Even though he doesn't, I guess, fully deserve it, but it wouldn't be, I guess, wrong to do it to this guy. But he says, "At Ashtonis Vulcan, hey, can I DM you, or are you gonna accuse me of non-consensual adult things that you shouldn't be doing without consent?" I don't know if I'm allowed to say the actual word on YouTube without my video getting, flagged down and not getting recommended. So we're not gonna say that word. But yeah, non-consensual adult consensual things. You probably know what that is. If you don't know what that is, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm sure somebody will explain it to you or just straight up tell you what it is, if you don't already know. So yes, that is absolutely ridiculously too far. And if that is what you're complaining about, and you get this like almost on a daily basis, you have a complete and utter right to complain. But if it's just people complaining about the game, as I've said before, you don't. So, as always, that we've just started a trend 2 videos ago. If you've made it this far into the video, guys, I want you to go down into the comment section and comment ketchup. I'm running out of toppings, so next video will be something different, but go comment ketchup. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. This gameplay's over. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.